Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be going over practice test 6, questions numbers 12 and 13. So let's look, we're talking about Italy, a little to the left but not too much. Italy's Tower of Pisa has been leaning southward since the initial stages of its construction over 800 years ago. So first of all, I look at the question and ask myself what I'm being tested on. And number 12, I can tell it's punctuation. All the words are exactly the same, and I've got apostrophe on stages and on its. Okay, so I actually work with these in parts. So number 1, I'm going to look at the word stages. Stages, I'd only need apostrophe if it shows possession. In this case, it doesn't show possession of anything. So I'm going to be getting rid of B and C. So then I have to go to of its construction. If it were a contraction, I could use an apostrophe. Or if it was showing possession, which it is not, so A is out, so my answer would have to be D. So not a hard one to start. And then looking at 13, I can clearly see I'm being tested on the transition words. If you've been following my videos, you know that those transition words come up all the time. So you really have to know their uses and when, what they really mean and show. Okay, so indeed really kind of means that I'm corroborating something. It elaborates on something. It kind of points back to something. Therefore is a consequence. If I use the word therefore, what comes next should be a consequence, okay? Nevertheless and however, both show contrast. And I'm probably not going to use one of them if they both kind of show the same thing. So in my mind, I was actually going to get rid of those without even reading the sentence, but let's see what's going on here. So Italy's Tower of Pisa has been leaning southward since the initial stages of its construction over 800 years ago. Blank, if the tower's construction had not taken 2 centuries and involved significant breaks due to war and civil unrest, which allowed the ground beneath the tower to settle, the tower would likely have collapsed before it was completed. Okay, so it's not a consequence. It took 800 years, and because of that, so it's not a consequence, and it's not showing contrast. Contrast would be like, oh, maybe it didn't lean because of the 800 years. So I would be getting rid of both of those. So although I don't know that I would use the word indeed or you, indeed actually works here because it's like corroborating why this happened. It's showing me, it's a kind of elaborating on the fact that because it took so long, it's kind of corroborating the fact that it took 800 years, which is, one of the reasons it kind of allowed the ground beneath it to settle, which meant why it's actually leaning. Okay? All right. Hopefully that was helpful. I know I got a little wordy there. Have a great day.